Hey gang, Dark Nave here with my book of the week this week, which goes to DC's Action Comics number 50, a big extravaganza for $4.99, but I thought it was well worth the read, which is more than I can say for Batman number 50, which was boring, and I'm not a fan of Commissioner Gordon as Batman. Anyway, so we've got Superman in his fight against Vandal Savage and all of his children, and he has exposed himself to a massive amount of kryptonite, including the heart from Metallo, to superpower and kill himself at the same time. Interesting concept. I like this use of kryptonite. It adds for a nice twist on a piece of rock that's been around for a very long time in the DC mythos. But ultimately, it's Superman and his friends leading the charge to free the Justice League, who are having their powers drained, so that Vandal Savage can pull the comet that gave him his powers to Earth to give his children extra boost of power for themselves. Very cool storyline, a lot of action. This feels very much like a summer movie event to me. At the end, ultimately, there's the Fortress of Solitude, which is attached to the JLA's Watchtower satellite, which is attached to Vandal Savage's ship, which is what's being used to pull down the comet. And Superman burns himself out in a blaze of glory. And as he's falling to Earth and looking like he's going to land in the spikes of the Fortress of Solitude, it opens up and regenerates his cellular structure and puts his suit back on him, which he hasn't had on for quite some time, so that he can get back into the fight and basically prepare for the epic battle that will be next issue. Here's my problem with that. If the Fortress of Solitude could do that, he could basically fix himself all the time. So if they never come back to this convention, I will be very upset. He has to know by now that the Fortress of Solitude is sort of a Deus Ex Machina fix-all for him. Seems kind of out of nowhere. I don't know if I was thrilled with that piece of it, but the rest of the book is super tight, and the art is absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to the next book, and the big final fight with Vandal Savage. It's going to be great. That's my book of the week, Action Comics number 50 from DC. Definitely better than Batman number 50. Maybe you disagree with me, or maybe there was a different book you liked this week.
What about Haunted Mansion number 1?
What about Haunted Mansion number 1?
Your book of the week.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. If you had a book that you like, or you think there's a series out there I should be reading, please feel free to drop it in the comment section, and I will do my best to check it out. Thanks for watching, gang.